Hey everyone. Rachel here with Rachel's Unique Crafts. I'm trying to find us. Okay, I found us on YouTube. My sweet mama. Hey, Miss Jane, Miss Tina. All right, we're live on YouTube. Y'all say hello when you get here so that I know who's here. I can say hey to you. We are doing the marathon for the Winter Design Marathon. Miss Dawn from Decor by Dawn and Miss Susan from AC Inspired Wreaths is putting this on for us. Okay, I have us up on Facebook now. Okay, hello everyone. Hey, Karen from the UK. Awesome. Hey, Miss Dawn, Miss Jody, CT, none of your business, Bonnie. Hey, CT, I have something to tell you. CT was, y'all, he was preparing. So y'all know his design is going to be amazing because he was preparing all back in the week. I had an idea of what I might make this morning or yesterday evening, actually, when I went to Hobby Lobby. But I did not have it in stone. So I got up this morning and I had this idea. So my idea came this morning. So hey everyone, Miss Terry and Miss Betty. Hey. This is a table runner from Hobby Lobby, and I picked it up to do a different project. What I thought I might do. But it's a fabric, it's a stiff fabric, but it's nothing but glitter. So I scratched the idea of what I was going to do and decided to do this. So we're going to have oatmeal and chips tonight. So did y'all bring the drink and the dip for the chips? Hey, Miss Susan and Farm Wife, how are y'all? Okay, so I've pre-done a few things today. So I turned this upside down, and with a little X-Acto knife, I laid out my, it's not that one. I laid out my, little thingy here. Okay, so I guess this is the one that I'm doing. I want it level on the bottom, and it's actually going to go up a little bit on top. And I forgot to cut the thing. I was trying to do a lot of it beforehand, but I have seen those table runners at Hobby Lobby. Aren't they pretty? You have your soda, so let's snack. Well, we can have oatmeal or we can have chips. That's what we have. So, y'all, all of the creators have been doing so beautiful today. All their work has just been over the top. And y'all see who I'm wearing now. I don't know how long this hat's going to last, but so by watching, it cost me money, y'all. It cost me money. So Miss Brenda with Busy Bee Creative Creations by Busy Bees. Okay, now I done got, when I'm supposed to think of something, that's when I lose it. So anyway, Brenda B's Busy Creations, or Busy Bee Creations by Brenda. Something like that, y'all. Anyway, she makes tumblers, needless to say. And I've shared everybody's page that's been on today on my personal page. So if y'all need to go look them up, you can over on the Facebook. But she had some tumblers that I just had to have. So We are, I'm trying to keep it level going down on the bottom. Y'all, this may not look cute now, but y'all just wait. Hey, Cece. And Cece is going live after me. There's Mel and Miss Sherry. Love the shirt. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Y'all, I have an obsession with the Grinch. I admit it. I just love him. He's so ugly. He's cute. So, Cece's going live after me, and it is CB's Wreath and Decor. So y'all make sure that y'all all go follow and watch her and give her some support. Y'all, everybody's been very supportive all day. And I've tried to make sure I shared everybody's live. I've tried to watch, even if I couldn't. I tried to comment at least a couple of times on everybody's live. I might not have been commenting the whole time because I was busy trying to get this ready because I wasn't prepared like CT. He is all prepared, and I'm just lagging. You need it tonight? Okay. So, I pre-cut these, and y'all, I used this foam sheet, and I just used my little knife here. I don't know why I'm nervous. I do lives all the time. XO knife, that's what it is. And I just did up and down. I didn't draw no pattern. I didn't do anything like that. My brain is just on vacation tonight. I guess because I know that I'm on a time limit. That's probably the whole thing. Hey, John Ray. It's Tina. I guess you were just in the mood for some great company. Yes. Well, we're having a marathon, and we're trying to support all of our friends. So, I joined in. And y'all know what? I have used the wrong piece of foam earlier. I did one of these. So y'all are going to get to see me do another one. Where did I put my XO knife? So, and I already glued this down, so we're just going to wing it here. And we're just going to take this and go back and forth. Because usually I'm not on a time limit. And y'all know my lives. Like last night it was, what, an hour and 43 minutes? So I guess that's why I'm just nervous, because trying to make sure I get it done in time. Miss Dawn and Miss Susan, this is my second time. There's second annual marathon, winter crafting marathon. So I was in it last year, and they asked us to be in it again. I was so honored. All right, I can't cut a straight line, y'all, to save my life. So we're going to see if that's long enough. I obviously used the one that I had made for this on another one, but I don't want to show y'all that until I get this one So are y'all enjoying the marathon? Have y'all found some new designers to follow? There's Miss Susan. Yes, y'all. Hey, Miss Joanne. Y'all please share the video out. Good stuff would do me in. A good shot of that good stuff would do you in. Live in Clarksville. You can't craft after the shot. Who got a shot? Stina says she loves crafting. Hey, Miss LaVon, how are you, my friend? All right. We're crafting with the oatmeal container right now. Okay. So, a word of advice is when you have 2 or 3 laying out, you put the ones away that are for your project so you don't use it. So I have some of this Snowtex, and it's not like glitter and it's not like paint, but it's kind of like snow. And the way I did it is, because I don't want it real thick, but I brushed it on. And see, I have one of these already done so that it would be dry. So I'm just going to show y'all how I did it. Beans, it's on a finished one. And I'm going to tell y'all don't have to use a table runner like that one is. That one's beautiful though. You can even use the foam, or you can use scrapbook paper. If you did a solid color of scrapbook paper, you could even do napkins, and you could Mod Podge it on. So there's different things that you could use to make these. And I'm going to show you, because we're going to make 2 of them, and they're going to be totally different. This one is almost done. It's not going to take just a few more minutes. The other one will take a few minutes past that, but they're totally different. They're going to look, they're the same thing. So y'all want to guess what I'm making? Thank you, Bonnie. Yes, thank you all for joining us. I appreciate that. There's Miss Peggy. Hey, Miss Peggy. Hi, Miss Judith. Maybe a good. All right, it's holding back. Let's see. We're talking about shot of moonshine. Okay, Miss Tina. I got behind on that conversation. I had missed what the conversation was about, so I didn't know it was a shot of something, but I wasn't sure what of. And almost scared to ask. So no telling. So last night's live, I went with my son to get a little procedure done yesterday, and he was wanting a Christmas tree, so I stayed down there till late last night, and so we just did a live putting up his tree. And I think I'm gonna get a few more red poinsettias and put on his tree. This tree was bigger than mine, so do y'all hear static? If y'all do. Hey, Miss Shantae, how are you? Girl, I was just thinking, I seen your post. I was trying to get on to get my live ready, and I seen your post, and I was like, it feels like forever since I seen Miss Shantae. It's so good to see you. I hope your shows are going great. She's been busy with shows. So y'all, this snow text is, you really can't just brush it on with a brush. It's kind of grainy. They sell it at Michael's. Someone said they had it at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they do or not. I do know I got mine from Michael's. Probably last year. I need to go to Michael's because there's something I need from there, but I haven't had time. And y'all, we were in town yesterday, and it was so busy. I'm like, the busy season has already started. Okay. I'm going to try to be careful because this is still wet. Now, this craft is not a cheap craft, but the next one will be. What we're going to do with it. Just to forewarn y'all. It could be. Y'all probably, are y'all guessing to know what it is? Hey, Rachel. It's so funny when me and Rachel are both on the same live and they don't know who they talking to. That's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Okay. So this is what our jar of oatmeal looks like. And I will tell you, before this morning, it was holding my pipe cleaners until I decided what I needed to make. And I was like, now what am I going to use? Okay. And I don't, can y'all see the, yeah, y'all can see the light. See how it's flickering? This is the part that was expensive. They're on Amazon for $22.99 and $27.99. There's two different sellers that I have found on there. And so they're not cheap. But how pretty. Now this is a clear dish, plastic dish from Dollar Tree. And you know the vintage candle holders. And then it's got a little loop right here. Well, I never found anything to put a little loop right here today. But so I'm going to finish that. Now, we probably won't have time for me to show y'all how to do this on this video because we only have an hour. But I will tell you how I did it. I took the clear one and I painted with the this truffle. It's the chalk paint Waverly from Walmart. I painted the inside and the outside. While the paint's wet, I sprinkled it with cinnamon. When that kind of dried on there, I dabbed Mod Podge all over it because if you brush it, it's going to wipe it off. And then once it dries, it looks like it's antiqued. So, I don't know if you can really tell. But anyway, I'm going to put the little loop on the side. And then, voila. How cute is that? All right, now, I love this better than the pre-made candles. Right? Because you can put any kind of decoration with it. You can use, I'm going to do one with this because, y'all look at that. It looks vintage. So, I'm going to show you another one I did. This is the first one I did today. And look how pretty. And this one is out of the Pringle box. And I'm going to show you what we used on that one. But look how pretty. I mean, you would never guess this is a Pringle box or an oatmeal box, right? So you can use anything. Let me see. Okay, I got it turned right with the back there. So this one's got a few extra steps because it's going to have a top. With this one, it's kind of deep. And it's battery operated. And I needed to be able to, you know, pick it up and turn it off and on. So I had to leave it where it was accessible. So on this one, see if I didn't use my wrong part. Now you can cut out right here because I've got some. This one's you're going to be able to use a battery, or you can plug it in if you don't like replacing batteries. Oh, love that paper. Thank you, Miss Peggy. Thank you, Miss Dawn. Miss Betty. Put bowl fillers in it too. Right. And I didn't have time to go find any, but you could do the little, like we did this the other night. Do the little bitty, it's like a little wreath ring, candle ring. Put it in there. Oh, that would be so pretty. I'm telling y'all. These are so cute. And my first idea was to do the tall ones. But I wanted to do those with some where I didn't have to take them out to turn them on. So that may be coming in the near future if I can have time to do that. Thank you, Miss Susan. There's my sister Angel. How are you, sis? Hey, Tanya, how are you? That's beautiful. Thank you, John Ray. How do you make the big flickering candle? Now, this is the part that I bought, Sherry. Thank you, Queen Oh So Crafty. Send a link. Miss Tina, when I get off of the video, I'll put a link in the description down below for the link to these on Amazon. Because you can make the tall ones. You can get the cylinders. You like at work, our calendars came in these cylinders. And so I want to make a tall one like that. Beautiful. Thank you, Miss Tina. Thank you, Jane. I try to buy candles, etc. with timers. Right, Farm Wife. Me too. Emily, what a great idea. Thank you, Miss Emily. I'm glad y'all joined me tonight. I was stressing because I was like, CT was like, he was already working on his, and I'm thinking, they're all so prepared, and I don't have nothing. I don't know what I'm going to make. And so I won't tell y'all what I thought about making, because I might make it later on another live. But I had bought this for that. And I can still, I've got enough left, I can do it. And then this morning I thought, I've got those candles and I've had them for weeks, months, probably 2-3 months. So, hey Joanne, you love it. Thank you. Hey Christy. Absolutely. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate that. And y'all please share the video. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, hit that share button. And share so we can get some more friends over here. Now on the top of this one, I punched a hole. Punching a hole is not fun. I thought about using the plastic top, but I didn't want that extra ring around it. So that was a strike. To get the hole started, probably not the correct thing to use, but I used a knife, just punched, then just did different ways. Y'all probably have a better way of doing that, so I probably would recommend that, but I did it that way. Now, when I wrapped this, we're going to put our top on first, because we're going to have to use our Snow Tex again, but we're going to put the top, and I just took that little plastic lid that comes on these little Pringle chips, or Walmart brand of Pringle chips, and just made me a little pattern. I gotta watch my time because I'm timed tonight, y'all. Are the flame lights? Yes, ma'am, Queen Oh So Crafty. The flame, and you can see this one is flickering like it's real, but it's battery operated. And then this one is on. I can take it off. And see the top of it, when you twist it, it goes off. But this one's battery operated also. And so it's got a little flicker. And I'll show you what I used for this one. And y'all, that is just scrapbook paper. And last year I had bought these little candles from Walmart. And they're battery operated. You know, people use them in their windows a lot. And so that's what's up in there. And so, y'all see? My camera's behind time, so, but I just hold it and turn it. And it turns it on. I think I sprinkled, but not sure. So, oh, thank you, Joanne. Staples has the longer shipping cylinders you could use for the taller ones also. Uline has some. Well, see, I had looked on, what's that place, Amazon? Y'all, I should not forget Amazon. They see me like daily. And I couldn't find the size that I wanted. They do have those sizes, but I was looking for bigger ones when I was on Amazon. But they were throwing them away at work, and I was like, nope, I'll take those, please. So we're going to glue this. Okay, so it's going over a little bit, so now I'll cut it. A little bit more to trim off. go. I have enjoyed watching all the crafters today doing the craft-a-thon, the craft marathon. Called it a craft-a-thon. I guess it could be called that. Man, you are so creative. Oh, thank you, Mel. Thank you, Cece. You could use a piece of fabric, Miss Tina. You absolutely could. Yep. Sure could. Now, if you look on top, see that it's got a little bit of a hole? Because I've got all this snow text going on top of this and on top here, we're just going to take some snow text and fill in that little gap. When I thought about this, I was thinking, well, I bought that, so that's what I wanted to use because I'm using a lot of red and white this year, except for my Grinch room that has the green and red. And I was like, that would be perfect. So then I thought, well, I got the pretty stripe that looks like candy canes almost. Make you think of candy canes, right? So I said, I'm going to make more than one. So here we go. We will just do some. I can show some with a, because this is a table runner. This red is a table runner. So it's like a glitter fabric almost. And it came from Hobby Lobby, y'all. Hobby Lobby gonna sell out of them now. And I was thinking they wouldn't be tall enough, but you know what? If you have a big one, you could roll it out this way and cover the big one, and you wouldn't have any cut lines in it. So, hey, Miss Nancy, how are you? I found a vintage table runner for $1. Oh, Miss Tina, that is awesome. I like bargains like that. Okay, so now we've got all the cracks filled up. And I got a hot glue string. I'm going to do this right here on the very back where that line's going up and down. And that way, on that white, it don't have a crack now. I had them in green glitter too. Oh, see, I didn't see. I was kind of in a hurry. And I kind of seen these. The one that was right next to the end of the aisle. I'd have got some green too if I'd have seen the green. And now I want to go back and get another red one. Okay. So, now, and I did not bring no batteries over here with me. But, so all you would do is take this out. Put your batteries in there. And then put it back on. Or if you like things that plug in, I would recommend getting an LED bulb. That way they don't get hot. But you could take this, and I had cut out a little notch. I just set that down in that snow text. I had cut out a little notch right here out of the Pringle box so that I could run this little cord through there, and I could cut the little runner there. But all you would do, you would take this and push it all the way up. this. And there you would have that one. I like the battery operated ones, just myself. But that's a personal preference. Because I know the battery operated ones are not going to get too hot. So I had cut this hole for that one, so I don't know if it's going to stay or not, but I may have to do something different with it. That's not the right one. Y'all gonna tell me I'm crazy. Y'all can do that. You might can poke it down this way. This one's fitting a little different because it was the first one that I had cut out for. So I'm just pulling that up to the even part. And there's a hole right there. Cover that little hole up. So there it is. So I would just turn it, when I get the batteries in, turn it on. I mean, look how pretty. So, if you buy Pringles, save your Pringle boxes. If you buy oatmeal, or make you some oatmeal cookies. Isn't that pretty? And see, it shows up better being red up on here. So, how pretty, y'all? Did I do it? Yes, I did it early, didn't I? Thank you, Susan. I'd never get my fat head out of there. What wouldn't you get your fat head out of? The smaller one, Miss Peggy, that is, all that is a Dollar Tree, bowl, clear bowl. And that's what I have bought it for. And I can show y'all how I made it. But I'm going to get another ring and put something in here. I'll post pictures when I get that one finished, because I got to do the little loop there. But let's see. I'll show y'all. We got a few minutes to work on this. And I'll show y'all how I just made it look antique. It's got hot glue and everything else all over here. Snow Tex, hot glue, and somewhat of a little bit of glitter. Thank you, Miss Peggy. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? That's beautiful. Thank you, John Ray. And Jennifer, I use Pringle cans to hold my bird seed. That's not a bad idea either, John Ray. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Emily. Thank you, Farm Wife. I have a crafty mind. Hey. I love to craft, and I love the Grinch. That's two things in life I love. Thank you. Thank you, Angel. Y'all, my sister-in-law is on here. And her name is Angel. That's because she's an angel. So this is just chalk paint. And we're just going to put a coat of chalk paint on here. And this doesn't take long. the last step takes the longest, and it's just because you're not painting on your Mod Podge. You're actually just dabbing it on, or it'll wipe the cinnamon off. So if you like rustic, if you like country, you can do candles like this. In fact, I've got to do one. These came from Amazon, and I can put a link in there to these, but I'm going to do them the same way I did one in my bathroom. But they're just like the ones from Walmart, except for they are timed. So whenever you turn them on, whenever you want them to stay on, like 4 hours, I think it is. It's either 4 or 6. I'm thinking it's 4, but it could be 6. But it stays on and then it goes off, and it comes back on at that same time every day. So that's what I like about the ones from Amazon, is I don't have to worry about turning them on and off. I'll turn them on, leave them on. They'll go off by themselves, and the next day they're going to come right back on the same time that I started them on. So that's what I like about those. Now, it's been cold down in here, down in Mississippi. It's been like getting below freezing, like 31. We ain't used to that cold weather, y'all. And I've been hearing y'all getting snow up north. Brr. I'm not complaining though, because it's been so hot. Now what I'm going to do is, this is just regular cinnamon, the kind you eat. Thank you, Miss Shirley. You love the Grinch too, Miss Queen of So Crafty. Hey, I do. I love it. That green monster. I say he's so ugly, he's cute. Hey, Miss Joyce, how are you? Can't super chat. I had to. Oh, no worries, Miss Joyce. You just come and hang out and enjoy and socialize with us and all that good stuff. We're here gonna antique what we're gonna use as a candle holder. It's not coming out. So what we're doing, we're just sprinkling all over that wet paint. It's gonna help it to dry faster. Just like that. So, y'all, I dug out my Christmas totes today. I said that Christmas is fixing to blow up in here. Okay, so what was that? That's a little dried hot glue, I think. Okay, so now I do the same thing to the inside, but just for time's sake, let's don't dry our paint out. Chalk paint dries fast anyway, and it will adhere to the plastic pretty good. Better than that acrylic paint. Acrylic paint won't. You can peel it right off. So let me see if I can get a bigger brush so that it'll go a little faster. If I can find one. I'm going to tell y'all a secret that y'all probably don't know. Don't leave your brushes in water for a couple of weeks. But y'all didn't know that. Cold and rainy in Houston. Oh my goodness. I have some 6-hour ones I use for my windows. Yes, Miss Peggy, aren't they wonderful? Does it smell like cinnamon? It don't smell because it once you put the Mod Podge on it. It kind of seals it. 32 in Maine. Oh my goodness, you way up there. You're almost to Canada. I bet it is cold up there. But I mean, it's 32 there. It's 31 down here. What's up with that? That's crazy. Hey, Miss Nancy. Well, did Drew get anything today when he went hunting? So you see, once you get it on there, you can kind of lightly smooth it out. But you want to lay your brush like that. You don't want to just paint. You want to just kind of lay it down and just kind of comb that Mod Podge out. Now, this Mod Podge is what I call my dirty Mod Podge because I use it to do this right here, what I'm doing. I have another container of Mod Podge that is my clean Mod Podge, and I don't use it for doing cinnamon stuff. But if you like antique stuff, if you like, vintage, country looking stuff, you can do anything with these. I don't think I have it. I did have it in here, but I tried to clean up a little bit, y'all. But you can take like a sifter, anything in the kitchen like that. You can take a sifter, one of those that's, turn the little crank thing, and you can make candle holders out of them. And I have done this same technique on those and use them as a candle holder. I have one in my dining room. So that's another idea that you can do for Christmas or any other time. I leave mine out all the time. And you can just change the little ring, the candle ring in it or whatever. You put a little tiny small one in there or just a little greenery around it. And even a pillar candle will fit in it. So, you see it looks white, but when it dries, it's going to dry clear. So, see, and I'm not rubbing it hard, it's just lightly spreading it. And then you'll have like a little antique looking candle holder. And I've got to find something to make the little loop on there on the side of it to make it, that finishing touch. What time is it? I've got 11 minutes. So in the marathon, our winter design marathon, Miss Dawn from Wreath Decor by Dawn and Miss Susan from AC Inspired Wreaths is putting this marathon on. And so we've had crafters all day following each other and supporting each other. It's been fun. So I have been sharing everyone's live on my page, on my personal page. Y'all can go look it up. It's public, so anybody can see it. Over on the Book of Faces. Now, CB's, it's CEBES, Wreaths and Decor is on right after me. So she's coming on at, it'll be 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's 8 o'clock Eastern Time. So, you'll have to, that's why I'm trying to hurry, because I don't want to get into her time. I want everybody to leave mine and go over there and watch Cece. see what she's going to be designing beautiful today. Well, this has been fun. And I was so stressing because, you know, when you know you got an hour to get done, it's like, oh my goodness. Because I'm one, hey, y'all know, I'll go over an hour in a heartbeat. It ain't nothing for me to go over. But, I mean, we have to keep it that way when you're doing something like this, because everybody needs to know what time the next person's coming on and who, you know. You gotta have structure when you're doing something like this. So it's been wonderful. It's been fun. Thank you, Dawn and Susan. I have enjoyed it. I'll try not to leave my brush in there for 2 weeks. I'll have to get it out because I'll have to finish. But I'll do the same technique on the inside. And then I got white fuzz stuff falling off in here. But I did this one today. And that's what it turns out. So it looks white right now, but it will dry clear. And I'm going to get my little ring hoop there, and I'll put some greenery in there. In fact, I got some, if y'all want to hang on, I just thought about it. It's not a ring, but it's like a little pick. And it's, let me just show y'all. And they all went on the floor. Okay. I've got, this is like a, these came from Hobby Lobby last year. And so, this is what I was thinking of putting in there. So, they're almost like a little foam, but they've got like little red berries. Are those showing up? So, I was thinking of doing like a ring of these. Yes, CB's Wreaths and Decor. If you're on my page on Facebook, Miss Susan put her link to her page in the comments, so y'all can just click on it and go over there. What I miss? You missed me running to get this and how to make that. I don't know when you left, Miss Susan, but these, you know, kind of look vintage, so they would be pretty. Let's see if I'm turning those. Those are upside down. So we've only got just 6 minutes left, so y'all need to go follow Miss CC. And thank you, Dawn and Susan, for putting this on. Thank y'all for inviting me. They are amazing creators themselves. And after CC does hers, then I think it's, isn't it Susan tonight? Hey, Miss Brenda. And then I think it's Miss Susan tonight. And then tomorrow night, I think Miss Dawn will finish it up. So they'll even be creating some too. And they do amazing. And you could cut these apart and not have to use all of them. And you could make one a little taller if you wanted to. Just like this. I like these picks in here because of that looking vintage. This looks vintage because it's got like the little berries and all in it. So how cute is that? It may be hard for y'all to see. I'll have to get a picture or a little video so y'all tell the little flickering light. But I just love it, and I'm so proud I got through in an hour. So we made this one. That's an oatmeal box. And then we made this one. And it's the Pringles box. So you can make it modern and fun with the red and white. Or you can make it country, even with the glitter. And then this is just scrapbook paper. So there's all kinds of options that y'all can do. And I've missed a bunch of comments, and I'm going to have to go back and catch them up. Thank you, Miss Joanne. Yes, Susan is our grand finale tonight. So after CC goes live on CB's Wreaths and Decor, then Susan with AC Inspired Wreaths is going to be live. So y'all go follow them, support them, give them love. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Thank you, Miss Susan, Miss Nancy. Thank you, Miss Betty. Miss Christy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I keep getting notifications on YouTube. Try shower curtain rings. Yes, I thought about that too. But I hadn't had time to go look them up. Because I'm sure I have some somewhere. Plastic shower curtain rings. Thinking of. See, great minds think alike. That's what we were all thinking. Hey, Miss Joan. That's right, see? Not sure about my mother. Hey, Miss Cheryl, how are you? I was watching the video of you decorating your son's tree. It was very pretty. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. That was last night. I love the tip making the bowl. Thank you, Miss Jane. Cheryl. Yes, his tree was very pretty. Thank you, Farm Wife. And I got to go. See, I hadn't even got that done today. I had to figure out what I was making and get all the stuff and do all that. Thank you, Terry. So I hadn't had time, but I got to go change my thumbnail, and I got to go read all the comments and catch up on the conversation last night. So thank you, Jennifer. The red paper. It is a table runner. Let me move this over so I can show you. It's like a fabric, stiff fabric on the back, and it's nothing but glitter. It's thick though, and I turned it this way to cut it with an X-Acto knife. And y'all, when I was in a hurry, I couldn't even remember the name of the X-Acto knife. You're welcome. None of your business, Miss Bonnie. Sherelle, hey, how are you? But this is a table runner at Hobby Lobby. And it's with all the, that's the name of it, Sleigh Bell. It says table runner, 72 inches by 13 inches. And it's with all the placemats and all that. But it's very pretty. Perfect for this. And had I been thinking that that's what I was going to do with it, I would have bought more than one. Because I've got these tall cylinders that I could do these with and turn this away to wrap it and have more than enough. So, but I'll put the link to these in the description of the videos, y'all. And It is 7 o'clock, so Miss Cece's coming on. But, and what I did with this, I just came up taller than the oatmeal box. That way, because it's got this little bit of, and you turn it off right here on the bottom. And so I wanted it to be sunk in like that. So I brought it up a little taller. So that's how I did that. Very simple. And then these are, I'll probably end up using these because they're on the timer. And these are from Amazon also. I'll put the link to these in there. And I'm going to do the same thing to these that I did to these. I have one done last year, and I just hadn't got around to doing the rest. So thank y'all for showing up. I got to get off of here because CC's coming. She's already started, and I need to go support her. So thank y'all for tuning in and for chit-chatting with me and showing up on a night that's not my usual night. So, well, that answered my question about the paper. Thank you. You're welcome. And this one is scrapbook paper. Just scrapbook paper. And you can use fabric. You can use napkins. You can use foam. This right here is foam. And I used the Snow Tex on top of it. So y'all can go back and watch the rest of it. You love the video? Thank you, John Ray. Thank you for joining us, too. Perfect. Thank you, Miss Bonnie. Thank you all. And remember, I love you all. I'll see y'all for sure Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube. So, y'all have a wonderful weekend. I've got totes that I got out a while ago. So, Christmas is going to need to get started exploding around here. So thank y'all, and I love y'all, and I will see y'all Tuesday night. Good night, y'all.